Chalo, welcome back. See, when we have database, what are the functionalities that we can use? What are the functionalities that we can perform using the database? For any database, it is very important that first we create data in a proper way. The basic functionality is creating data and storing data. These are the two main functionalities that creates data on database. Next, when we have created data on database, we will be creating data into different tables. Okay, so for example, employee, salary, and organization. These are three different tables where employee will be working in the organization, employee will be getting salary, organization will be paying salary. This is a basic structure of the database. In those tables, employee related data will be maintained in employee related table, employee employer details will be maintained in organization table, and salary related details will be maintained in salary table. So we use different tables to create database, and in those tables, the database consists of tables. I mean, the creating data means creating tables. In those tables, we store certain information. So that is what we call creating it and storing it, creating and storing it. Next is when database already contains data, the next activity that we do is reading the data. So we use various queries to access the information in a meaningful way. Properly, we try to access the information. The next activity is editing data. If you find that there is certain mistakes in the data that we stored on database, what we need to do, we need to update it. By mistake, for example, by mistake, an employee has created wrong information that should be deleted or edited. We call it edit or update. So last one is a delete option. Deleting means whatever the records we have, if we want to delete it, we will be deleting it. So why we need to delete? So when we create certain tables on the database, it occupies space. If there exist tables that we don't use or it is of no use, then what we should do? We should delete those details. Okay, so we use various types of queries to create these are some basic activities, and we use queries. So these are some basic queries that we use to create database and use various functionalities. So to create and store data, we use queries by name, create query, and insert query. So to create table, we use create query, and to insert data onto the table, we use insert query. In the next few slides, we'll learn about using these queries. See, to read the information, we use select query. To update records, if some mistakes happen in the data, to update the data, we use update query. To delete data or drop complete database or tables, we use drop queries. So as a part of this activity will be for whole day. So okay, so we use various types of queries to access information in a proper way and to create business intelligence reports. Okay, prepared for that. For whole day we will be working on this activity. In the next video, I will start explaining about structures, syntax of each query that we use. Thank you.